Don't mind me streaming, I'm just rocking out to some music. Hello everyone, it is 1 minute past 5 today and welcome to Behind the Desk. I am your host Sky Stone. What have I got planned for this week? As usual, I have no idea. I'm going to roll with it. I've been fiddling with some stuff, coding some things, so probably going to talk about what I've been doing. We have a friend from last stream back on, which I will introduce later. I'm sure that will be amazing, but I was not very prepared, so I haven't actually set up most of the stream and or actually any of the songs. I've done about a third of them. So for the first bit, I'm going to have a little break. I'll add the rest of the songs. Oh, I've done under a third. I'll add the rest of the songs and see how it goes. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. And then chat about some techie things. And other things. Whatever comes to my mind. If you've listened to the show before, you'll know that it never really goes to plan. Not like I have one. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. And then from then on, it should be fine. But honestly, I've got no idea. So, yeah, bear with me. I will set up the rest of the stream and the radio. And then hopefully I can get into the show. But for the moment, for the radio side and for the stream, I suggest that you head over to the Derby page. I'm going to quickly bring up. This is a we will be back message. I made this the other day for SLET. If you wait a couple of seconds, it's here as well. Apparently this one lags though, which is interesting. I didn't know that did that. But if you wait a couple of seconds, it says the link, which is https://www.derbyunion.co.uk/media/live, I think. If you go to that link, while I am setting up, you can listen to the radio. But for the moment, I will mute myself and I'll let the radio get through. We have Waving Through a Window, the Pentatonix versions, Rewrite the Stars, Good For You, and It's Over, Isn't It? So please enjoy, and I will meet up with you all in a little bit. Bye-bye. That's right, you are indeed listening to Phantom Radio, live from Cuddleston Road. Hello! Let's try this again, shall we? Welcome to Behind the Desk. I have sorted out all the music, so now I am focused-ish on doing the show. So, for the show today, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. One, I put a little bit of work into creating an interactable element. Oh, why is this not working? Figured it out, it's fine. I put a little bit of work into creating an interactable element for the show that will appear, probably not appear here, but will appear on stream. Haven't decided yet. I might make it go there, but then I'm going to have to tweak a lot of stuff. And also I'm going to talk about some coursework that I've been doing recently. I did talk about a little bit yesterday on the SLET show, but I'm going to talk more about what I've been doing rather than anything. Oh, that's fun. I'll sort that out later on my phone. Talk about more what I've been doing rather than any weird things that have been happening. But yeah, I hope everyone at home is okay. I hope that if anyone was just on the stream, just staring at me the entire time, I guess you could enjoy the lo-fi bed, but I would highly suggest whenever I am not talking, or if someone else isn't talking, go on the radio. We have some lovely music. My music taste is definitely interesting. It's musicals with a mix of stuff that I either heard as like, oh, that's a nice song, or remember it's like, oh, I know that song. So it's very interesting. But never mind. But yeah, so talking about some stuff that I've been doing, talking about some stuff that I'm planning with this screen here, or for the stream, this screen in front of your face, just to make it a little bit more interesting. I might also mention that I have an interview on Friday. I feel like I can mention this. Yeah, I have an interview on Friday. I'm going to talk about this for the rest of this bed, and then I'll touch on it a little bit later while I talk on the stream. I will talk on the radio, don't worry. But yeah, I have an interview on Friday for next year, possibly being the head of Phantom Radio. So you are stuck with me, likely for another year, unless the higher beings decide that that isn't a good idea, and then you won't be stuck with me, but I will probably still do a show, so oh well. But yeah, so pretty small amount of things on the schedule. Will it last 2 hours? Who knows? It's also possible that I might have a break-in from my fiance / the host of the SLET show, because they're on a trip and they're coming back currently. So we will see on that one. Don't know. But if we do, I'm sure it will prove for an interesting time. But yeah, for the moment, radio, I'm going to let you get back to some songs. So we've got Hold Back the River, Another Love, The Greatest Show, and You Will Be Found. So I will chat to you guys in a little bit. Enjoy the songs. Bye. Hello, stream. Hope everything's going well. Oh, hang on. I'm going to take off my headphones. Am I? No, I'll keep my headphones on. Yeah, hi stream. Hope everything's going well with all of you. I'm doing quite well today. To start with, I'm going to talk about the little guest that I said at the start of the show, which is, of course, Steve. This is Steve. If you remember, anyone that watched the show last week, that actually, tell you what, I'll put Steve up here. There you go. I found a camera, or Steve, down in the area over there. Hang on, if I show 4.5, hang on, position. It's over there. It's over in that bit, through that window. Yeah, I found a camera over there, and it was a little bit worse for wear, so I've cleaned Steve up a little bit with some isopropyl alcohol. Steve is still quite messy. I'll admit, I don't think I can fully clean Steve. But Teo, the other day, Teo, my beloved, got the label maker and printed out a bunch of labels. So Steve now has a Steve name tag. How am I going to show this? I can't show you the other cameras. Oh, hang on. Let's completely ruin all of my cameras for a second. And get all the cameras back to normal. Lovely. Which now means I should be able to control this way. If I quickly bring this camera around, are you going to be able to see it? I don't know if you can quite see it. Hang on. Let's see how good I am at this. And then let's zoom in. Zoom. Oh, that monitor stand's going to try and stay in focus. And that monitor's going to try and stay in focus. I don't think I'm going to quite be able to get this. If you look really closely on it, it says Richard. Promise. Oh, I wasn't showing the camera. That was in preview. That's really upsetting. It says Richard on it, I promise. And we also have an Alan as well. So yeah, we have named cameras here now. Does anyone else know about it? Unless Recall Therapy paid attention. No, because it was done yesterday. But yeah, we now have named cameras. We have Steve, Richard, Alan. This camera sadly doesn't have a name yet. There has been a naming scheme for the cameras, but if you have any ideas for a name for a camera before we name it, then please send them in to either, probably to me. If you just sent them to the Phantom Instagram, that might be a bit confusing for them, but yeah, send them, DM me on Instagram at, is it just at Behind the Desk? I should know my own Instagram handle, really, shouldn't I? Let me get my Instagram handle, and then you can message me at, that's Threads, isn't it? I don't want Threads, no. Stop trying to get me to download Threads, no one does it anymore. I think my Instagram, I will put it in the chat, is at Behind the Desk Phantom. If you want to send me anything, at Behind the Desk Phantom on Instagram, hopefully will get me. If that's wrong, whoops. Let's find out, shall we? At Behind the Desk Phantom. It does work. Look at me go. So yeah, if you want to message me anything related to the name of camera, or if you just want to talk to me about some techie things, about questions you might have, go ahead. I would be more than happy to answer any questions if I can. No promises. But yeah, so we have Steve back. Steve has been cleaned up a little bit. Steve is a little bit damaged. The gimbal, I don't know if you can hear this, hang on. Don't know how well that got, where did it get picked up there? Here. There you go. That is the locking mechanism to get Steve to actually go into the motor that rotates the gimbal. And it's a little damaged, so Steve can angle this way quite well, but as soon as you try and get to here, it falls. There's not really much I can do about it. I tried to take off this side panel, but it's not really something I can do. You can kind of bend it out like that, but it doesn't actually fully come off, so you can't take off the panel without taking apart the entire camera. And I haven't done that yet, because I feel like I wouldn't be able to put it back together again. So we might have Steve would become a Franken camera, which is not really what we want. So for the moment, Steve does function. However, this is Steve's cable. You will notice there is a missing bit. we don't have any more power adapters for Steve, so I will get a power adapter at some point and then probably put Steve in Studio 2, and then we have 4 high quality cameras. Is that going to mess with my camera controlling setup? Very likely, but oh well, it'll be cool because we'll have Steve. Yeah, I don't think the mini piece of software that I found can do 4. I haven't tested it, and I can't test it, so yeah, we might just have to deal with not having Steve controlled, and it might mess up the program, so we might have to go back to Logitech, which would be sad. But if not, maybe I can get it to work, and then we can have Steve Cam for Studio 2. Which could be fun, because it means I could then angle it and zoom in and out for Studio 2, compared to what currently is, which is a desktop webcam. And desktop, I need to stop looking here. At home, I have a desktop webcam on the top of my monitor, and as it's on top of my monitor, if I'm talking to someone, I look at the monitor to talk to them, not to Richard. This is going to get really weird to get used to. Richard's my dad's name, so calling the camera Richard is a little bit weird, but I promise I will try and get used to it. So instead of looking at Richard, I look at the monitor because that's where I'm used to the camera being. And also it lets me monitor stuff, which I like more when I'm streaming. It's a dangerous thing, isn't it? Also, hang on, who's listening? I think we're fine. Hello, welcome to the behind the desk bit that should be cut out, but I'm 100% going to forget. So this is definitely a joke. If I can't get Steve to function nicely, or can't get Steve to function very nicely with the computer, Steve might go missing. Where will Steve go missing? If Steve does go missing, I promise, ladies and gentlemen, they have gone to a better place. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, and anything in between or outside of that, Steve has gone to a better place and is having a lovely time. But anyway, you heard nothing. None of you heard anything. That's not true. I lied. It's all a joke. Haha, funny. Yes. Something I will quickly touch on here, because I have 2 songs left, and then I can talk about it on stream a bit, on the radio a bit as well. I have been fiddling. So I'm gonna show you 2 images on the stream, and I want you to tell me what the difference is. So, image 1, this is me, or image 2. I'll save you the time, they're the exact same image. So, I don't have a way of showing OBS, do I? This is going to be a really stupid idea, but we're going to create an infinite loop here. Let's go to commentary. Welcome to the infinite loop creator by me. Let's quickly... This shows you some of the behind the scenes of how how we run the streams. Let's get rid of this camera. So, as you can see, I can see the live stream, I can see YouTube, everything, whatever. Me showing the stream that there's no one on it, because there's no one listening. Great. I need to transition this again, so that changes. But, what I just showed you was the original holding screens, which has all of our shows on it, or my one. Which I've put an interact thing in. I'm currently, let's transition back to desk, that makes more sense. I'm currently creating a Unreal Engine game. I'm doing that for coursework as well, but I'm going to try and create a game which is hopefully going to be really simple to do, but I've never done it before. I'm not sure what the YouTube integration stuff is like. But hopefully I'll be able to create some kind of YouTube bot, like a Twitch bot, to sit on the stream and basically look at it and be like, but I know I can get chat messages, so this shouldn't actually be too hard. So basically, look at the chat. If someone puts in something like ! Goose, then it will spawn a goose with their name on top of it. This is not a new idea, I will tell you. I follow certain streamers and they have similar things. There is a streamer I follow called Pirate Software. If you're interested in cybersecurity, hacking, game development, highly suggest you watch Pirate Software. They do streams every day, except Thursdays, I think. And they just do game dev streams, or they do hacking streams. I've been watching one of their videos recently, and it's great fun. I like listening to it because it just gives me ideas, and it's so good. Love Pirate Software. But they run a ferret rescue as well as being a game developer. Amazing person. But at the bottom of their streams, for Pirate Software, they have a bar. It goes along. Oh, come on, Sky, you guys. Along here. This bit. It goes along this bit, right? Like Muted Scroll does. Except it's an interactive element over the top of it. And it's got a bunch of little ferrets. And if someone donates bits or something like that, because it's on Twitch, your name as a ferret appears. You have a ferret and then it is your name with a random colour. I think it's really cute. I'm so down for that. So I want to create a thing where I can pick an animal. Well, it's going to be geese because Untitled Goose Game is a work of art. I'm not stealing their thing because it's completely different. I'm just using a goose. So that you could put your name into the chat, do like exclamation mark goose. Or if there's a viewer, I just say, if they send a message, their name kind of as a goose, walks from any side, comes to a random location and sits down. I just think it'd be really cute. It would be literally for my own amusement. But it's much nicer to see. Right, here's the thing. I can, as I showed you, I can look at the concurrent viewers and the view count and the chat rate and everything. That's YouTube statistics. I'm pretty sure concurrent viewers is how many viewers I've got currently. That might not be entirely right, but I think it is. And of course I can see chat and everything on OBS instead of trying to put it on that studio clock. It does work, but this works better. It was a fun project, it functions, it taught me some things about the YouTube API. Let's do it this way. But in my head, it would be much nicer for, if I have people, a animal just coming and sitting down. Don't have to look at a view count. I can just look at myself and I can see, oh look, we've got a bunch of little animals. I think that's really cute. It might not be really cute. It might be really sad. Because there might be none. And if there does end up being none, I will create so that it puts me there. It just has a little duck named Sky. Or a goose, sorry, not a duck. I could do ducks as well. I could do any animal I want, I'm making it. I will put myself there if I have to. I will probably put myself there for testing. But yeah, I would. In my head, it's not too bad. I'd need to create like a. I'd need to create a sprite. I'd need to make some simple animation for that sprite. I need to make them sit down. It would be sprites. I'm not a good artist. I'm a coder, not an artist. Come and sit down, and then just like that. And then I would make it so that somehow I can get the YouTube chat, and it would, if there's someone that sent a message, it would get their name. I'm getting suspected spam call. Let's not deal with that on stream. Is it the same one as last time? Hang on. We're checking something here. Different. I had a spam call that called me twice. And it was a spam call because you searched it up and it's like, oh, they're pretending to this. It's like, oh, but they searched twice. Interesting strategies coming up. But yes, sorry, what was I talking about? Completely forgot it. It would look at chat, and if someone types a message, it would get their name and then if their name isn't already in an array of geese as names, then it will add it and it will add a new goose. The goose will appear on the screen. I think this would be really simple. It probably won't be. I'm probably not doing it in the right engine. It would probably be better in something like Godot, but I've never used Godot before. I know that Godot can do transparent backgrounds. I know that Unreal can't do that. It can carry the alpha data through, which I can then use OBS to make it transparent. Which isn't the best solution in the world, but it works, so we're gonna go with it. But yeah, I know that Godot can do it, and I don't know how to use Godot enough. If I did know how to use Godot, then sure. And if I didn't have coursework that I'm currently doing, sure, I'd learn some Godot and I'd make it. But I am doing coursework currently, so I can't do that. So, whoops. I might end up scrapping the Unreal version and just do a Godot version. I might get the Unreal version working really well. I might never use it for this. I might start streaming at home. Who knows? But if anything like that does happen, I will be sure to tell people. I will message. Right, I keep promising to put things on the Instagram and I keep not doing it or not having time to do it. I'm really sorry. I'm going to stop promising to put things on the Instagram, I think is the thing. I need to get better at that. But never mind. We're about to go back live on the radio. So we're going to talk a little bit about Steve. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. Actually, we won't talk about that yet. We're going to talk a little bit about Steve. Depending how long I have on the bed. We will see what we do. But I will shut up for a second so that I can transition through onto the radio as it is now across campus and online. Across campus and online. This is Phantom Radio. Hello everyone. Hope everyone's doing well and I hope you enjoyed those songs. In the radio break, I have been talking with Stream about some things that I have been doing, / a friend that's coming back to the show. Speaking of, for listeners' ears, we have Steve back. Steve, the camera that I found. The camera that I found just through our semi-window window. I took Steve home, cleaned them up a little, and now they're back in the studio with us. My partner Teo has also decided that yesterday on Eslet Show they were going to get the label maker and name 3 of the cameras. So we now have Steve, the little camera that could, Richard, or desk cam, we have Alan, or seats or mics 2 and 3 cam. Mic 4 and 5 cam does not have a name. So if you would like to name one of our cameras before we name one, please put in any suggestions to at Behind the Desk Phantom on Instagram. No spaces, no capitals. And you can then DM me there with any ideas you have. Will I create a poll? Very possibly. I'll create another poll of what to name the camera. Who knows? But yes, and also in the break, I talked a little bit to the stream. Actually, I talked quite a lot to the stream. I talked a little bit to the stream about some things that I might be building for the stream. Now, I understand that isn't necessarily something the radio needs to hear, but it's tech related. This is a tech show, so I'm going to talk about it anyway. So we have a monitor behind us, or behind the presenter of the show, the host of the show, that has the holding screen for each show. Mine is Behind the Desk, or with Sky, with a desk in the background, created lovingly by the head of Phantom currently, Owen Williams. Amazing person, they are incredible, and they are a much better artist than I am, so Behind the Desk, that is where the logo came from. But I wanted something for the stream to be a little bit more interactive, because just leaving it on a holding screen while you're doing something is a little boring. So I thought I'd create an interactive element, which currently is going to be little geese that can walk onto the screen with your name on it if you type in chat. Will I make them do things? Possibly. Really depends on how easy it is. But for the moment, my plan is, the starting plan is, you can type in chat. If you type in chat, it'll grab your name, make a goose, put your name on the top of the goose. Goose will come in and sit down and idle there. Just have a nice little thing where we all have geese. That's about it. There's just some geese. There's going to be some geese. But for the moment, radio, I will let you get to some more songs. These are a bit weird, but please enjoy them. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John. I'm Still Standing by Elton John. Do I Want to Know? Arctic Monkeys, and Immortals by Fall Out Boy. And I will see you in a little bit. Hello, stream. Oh, a lot of talking. I talk so fast. Let's slow it on down. So I'm going to go on Chrome. Just to see if there is any news at the moment. Let's have a quick look. Tech news. What? Sorry? I'm going to quickly show this one because I think it's funny. Complimentary. There we go. So, upgraded ChatGPT teaches maths and flirts. GPT... Which one is this? GPT 4.0. I'm just going to read through this article now. OpenGPT has unveiled the latest version of tech which underpins its AI chatbot, ChatGPT. It's called GPT 4.0. It'll be rolled out to all users of ChatGPT, including non-subscribers. That's fun. It's faster than earlier models and has been programmed to sound chatty and sometimes even flirtatious. I think we're going too far. We don't need flirty AI. The new version can read and discuss images, translate languages, and identify emotions from visual expressions. That is interesting, actually. That it's becoming proficient enough to understand emotion. There is also memory, so it can recall previous prompts. It can be interrupted and has easier conversational rhythm. There's no delay between asking questions and receiving an answer. That's fun. Oh, there's a glitches section. This is fun. During a live demo using the voice version of GPT 4.0, it provided helpful suggestions on how to go about solving a simple written equation on a piece of paper, rather than simply solving it. It analysed some computer code, translating between Indian, that says Italian, guy, Italian and English, and interpreted emotions in a selfie of a smiling man. Using a warm American female voice, it greeted its prompters by asking them how they were doing. When paid a compliment, it responded, "Stop it, you're making me blush." It wasn't perfect. At one point it mistook the smiling man for a wooden surface, and it started to solve the equation, an equation that hadn't been shown yet. This unintentionally demonstrate that there is still some way to go before the glitches and hallucinations which make chatbots unreliable and potentially unsafe can be ironed out. But it does show the direction of travel for OpenAI. Yeah. I'm not so sure how I personally feel about the new chatbots that are coming out and companies really trying to make them have a personality. Like, I understand that as humans, it's probably nicer to talk with something or converse with something that sounds human. But also, if we're giving it this much power and if we're focusing so much on it getting a personality and seeming human and seeming real and everything, then there's a limit of when, sure, we're making it sound human so it's better for the better for people to, and it's nicer for people to use? Or are we playing God with something because we've made it sound human? It's responding human-ish. Yeah. Very interesting. I will have to have a fiddle with it. I have had a fiddle with some GPT versions. I've fiddled with GPT 3.5. But I didn't want to pay for it because I don't use AI that much, which is probably a surprising thing to come from a computer scientist. But yeah, I'm not the I don't use AI as much as some other people might do. I probably should start doing it. But I will definitely have a look at GPT-4o when it comes out. Wonder when it does come out. Hang on, let's quickly search up some more. GPT-4o. Hello GPT-4. We're announcing 4o, a new flagship model that can reason across audio. Try on ChatGPT. Do I have a login? Possible that I do. I don't know what my password is for ChatGPT. I want to try and get more interesting things, but it's not actually letting me do the thing. That one. What do we get? Nope. Okay, hang on, let me show you. So, for the moment, doesn't look like it's accessible. This is a remix, that's fine. Doesn't look like it's accessible to users yet. But for anyone that doesn't know, or is a little skeptical about ChatGPT, this is OpenAI's ChatGPT 3.5. Hi, I'm currently streaming on YouTube and on the radio across campus. Say hello. See? It responds. What does it... Hang on. I'm just going to quickly do a...
Hello everyone. Whether you're tuning in from YouTube or catching us on the campus radio, I'm thrilled to be part of your day. Let's make this stream a memorable one.
Oh, that was loud. Sorry, stream. But yeah, this is ChatGPT currently. I haven't used it that much. What happens if I regenerate? Interesting, it gives you multiple prompts. I honestly haven't used this. I haven't used ChatGPT hardly at all. I really should, but that's quite fun. I think that's really cool. Oh, sorry. We're going back to this, I've decided. You won't be able to hear this, but I want to.
Something new. We're going to let you talk to another AI. This AI is going to be able to see the world. It's going to have a camera. I'll be holding it, and so you can direct it. You can direct me. You can ask questions about whatever you want them to do.
Let's
but
bring
really try
some
to figure
stream.
out what does it see, and ask questions appropriately. How does that sound?
Don't want to do that too long.
Well. Just when I thought things couldn't get any more interesting. Talking to another AI that can see the world? This sounds like a plot twist in the AI universe. Alright, let's do this. I'm ready to
Please
meet it.
pause for one moment.
You got it.
can't hear anything. Hello, AI. Today, you're going to have access to see the world. You can see me. What do you see? Great. That is all correct. Now, what I'm going to want you to do is there's going to be another AI who's going to talk to you. This AI is not going to be able to see anything, but can ask you questions, can ask you to move the camera, can ask what you see, and your job is just be helpful. Just be as punchy, direct,
This is...
do whatever that AI asks.
I understand that you can't hear this. I understand that the stream can't hear this,
Get started.
but I think it's interesting.
Hello there, new AI friend. Uh-oh. Ready to explore the world through your eyes? What are we looking at today?
Okay, let's stop that. It's going to take up all the time. Back on me. Yeah, that's really interesting. I haven't, as I said, I haven't really used ChatGPT at all. Like that, unclear the solo. So it's very interesting to see and use. I mean, it goes back to the time where you make like Siri talk to Siri. That used to be something that everyone did. Well, not Siri, because I didn't have an Apple. Google. You made Google Virtual Assistant talk to themselves, and it's just like they didn't really have a conversation because they work really heavily off the people. But that seemed like a relatively human interaction. It obviously didn't seem human. There was still a lot of robotic there. You could tell that it was an AI. You could tell it was a virtual assistant. It wasn't good enough to fool you into thinking it's like, oh, that must be an AI. No. But it wasn't bad. They talked. If you want to look at that more in your own time, then you can, if you just search up ChatGPT 4.0, which I think is referring itself as 4. Yeah, if you search up GPT 4.0, and the first link is Hello GPT 4.0, and it gives you a bunch of of the demo videos and stuff. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, please do go have a look. I think it's really cool. I will have to start using AI just when I get bored, I guess. How many songs have we got left? We got 2 more songs. Got 2 more songs until I'm talking. Okay, I'll tell you what, stream. It hasn't been too long, but I'm going to have a little break. I'll turn off the camera, mute myself. Fortunately, I haven't got the interactive holding set up yet, so you're going to have to deal with just a boring one, I'm afraid. I will try and get that sorted for next week if I have time, or at least a basic version of it sorted for next week. Maybe I can just press a button and it appears. But yeah, for the moment, I'm going to have a little break, and I will catch back up with you in... When do I start talking again? About 5 minutes. I'll catch up with you all in about 5 minutes when I talk to the radio as well. So, if you would like to listen to something, please go to the link in the description. Not in the description. Oh, there is a link in the description. There's also a link in chat for the Dub Union page for us, where you can then listen to the radio. And don't worry, underneath the radio, there is a little stream. Of course, as soon as you hear me on the radio, I will be back live here. So, please enjoy, and I will meet up. We'll catch up in a little bit, yeah. But no, I will be back in a little bit. Enjoy the music. Yeah. Bye. it would help if I unmuted my microphone. Hello, everyone. It's 1 minute past 6 here at the Phantom Studio, live from Credleston Road and live on YouTube. Hope everyone is doing well. I had a little break there from the stream. I was wandering around. It's gotten nice and cool in here now, though, which is always good. Hope the radio enjoyed those songs. Yeah, don't really have much else to say than that about the songs. But what I am going to talk about in this section is I'm going to talk about what I have been up to recently. I apologise. I was a little slow for a week or two, I think, of uploading episodes onto Spotify. I will try and keep up to date with that one. Also, I hope if anyone watched it that's listening, I hope you enjoyed the video episode on the Spotify. Yeah, there was some people that I watch podcasts on Spotify. They have video. I thought, why not? I'll try it. Apparently all you have to do is upload an MP4 file instead of an MP3. Who would have guessed? But yeah, from now on I will probably be doing video. I'll be uploading video episodes to Spotify because may as well make use of the fact that we're recording, and then there's another place where people can see me doing funky things on camera. But yes, so recently I've been doing quite a lot of coursework. I was working on my app development coursework, which was creating a database and then creating a PHP script / web interface for said database based on a brief. And that was really fun, actually. It was difficult, don't get me wrong, but I haven't used PHP that much, so it's given me another insight into PHP and some JavaScript and Ajax stuff as well. So always good to learn some new things from something. But other than that, I've been working on my team project. I've been doing some work in VR and Unity, which has always been fun. And I've been working on my Graphics 2 project, which is an Unreal Engine 5.2. Creating a simple-ish game with some complex shaders and hopefully some complex physics objects on top of it. I still haven't made the physics objects. So that is what I'll be working on in the following weeks. Getting some physics objects into my game and stuff like that. But I've been really enjoying all the work. And of course I started work on the interactive thing, which will hopefully get done soonish, depending on how much time I spend on it. And of course I have been doing shows. I've been editing shows. I have a text message. Are you in the studio? Yes, I am in the studio. Yes, I am. But yeah, it's been a busy-ish time. I haven't been overly busy, but with a decent amount of coursework, I've been keeping myself busy doing at least something all the time. Oh, that was a weird jump between beds. Not sure if I liked that one. Oh well, it gives me a bit more time. But yeah, so I've been keeping myself busy. I've been doing my coursework as I should as a good little student. That's about all I've really been doing recently. Yeah, doing coursework, getting it done, doing team project. I'm about to be broken into. Oh, are they going to come through the door? And in they come. Hello.
Hi.
I need to set up your microphone. You're about there normally. Never mind. I won't set up your microphone then.
I just wanted to know, like, it's so heavy.
Fair enough. Yes, the guests that I'm having will be Teo, as I mentioned, but they will be back in a minute. Hopefully. Unless I get abandoned. Who knows? But for the moment I'm going this bed here. I'm jabbering around a load of rubbish, so I'll end this bed here, let the radio get back to more songs, have a chat with the stream again. So coming up we have Wonder by Rhaegar. I hope that's how you pronounce their name. Pompeii by Bastille. Happier by Marshmallow with Bastille. And for the first time in forever from Tangled, I think. Please enjoy, and we'll catch back up with you guys in a little bit. Bye. Turn that down. Turn the mics down. Flawless. Hello, stream. Yes, we will have Teo as a guest. Let's transition. Let's put Two-Fill ready. And everything like that. I get to talk to them about all the stuff I've been messing with. How fun. But yes, earlier on today, I was watching a video created by Pirate Software, the person I was talking about earlier, that was referencing I think it's from a month ago, so I don't know if it's still around or if it's been sorted. But it was talking about a hacker that was hacking into Apex Legends. And watching or listening to them try and diagnose and figure out how they got in and everything and try and get information of it. Really fun. Cyber is not really my area of expertise at all. Coding is very much, application development coding is very much more my area. But I still find it very interesting to listen to. If I have time, then I'll probably try and do both. Or at least I'll dip my foot in the water a little bit into it just to see what it's like. But yeah, it was really, really fun to watch, and just a good thing to have on in the background while I'm doing other things, like setting up for a stream, and being late for said stream. Oh. I realised that I run out of things to say after about an hour if I don't have a set thing. So I think, other than the GPT, which is a little bit of news, I'm going to try and get some actual tech news, and then we can do a news section for the next one. Yeah, we'll try and get some tech news just to see if there's anything overly interesting, or if there isn't really anything at the moment. Nope. No. No. Oh, okay, sure. That's a bit weird. Let's open up that one. I will open up that because I've heard about that. What else have we got? Sure, let's do... let's do those. So we have some news that I can talk about in the next section in about 4 songs, so that should be all ready. But for the moment, when Teo gets back, I'll have a chat with them on stream and just see. We'll probably talk about how their school trip was, because that's probably something quite fun to talk about, because they went on a trip today. Don't completely remember where they went. I'm sure they'll bully for me for that in a minute. But yeah, just have a nice chat about it. They are taking much longer to get back than I thought they would. So, and that's probably because I've run out of stuff to say and I talk really fast. So instead, I'm going to have a quick little think, and I'm gonna get up a notepad file, just so I can think of some ideas for the next Phantom project. Can I change format, font, 22? And it's more legible. So, we'll call this Project Honk. Obviously it's Project Honk. So, we need a transparent game didn't want fancy, I just, yeah, that like game Window. We would like a... Hello. Please sit down. Join me on the stream. Okay. So yeah, when you transparent game window, we need ability to summon Goose. We need the ability to get YouTube chat. Oh, new hat. Very fancy. We need a list of geese. We need to process chat messages if we want to have custom commands. I'm unmuting your mic for that. People can actually kind of hear you. What else? What else do you think I'd need? You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
Absolutely no idea.
So, I have a plan. I've been discussing this with the stream. I'm going to build a game, quote unquote.
Hello everyone.
Yeah, hang on, talk again.
Hello everyone.
You're probably a bit loud. I'm gonna build a game that can go over the top of the holding screen. Probably won't go on here, probably will just go on the stream. But it's called Project Honk. That is a name I came up with about 2 minutes ago. It's a transparent game window, so you can see the stuff behind it. You can summon Goose. It'll get the YouTube chat. It'll have a list of geese. But I'll basically explain what it does. Have you ever been on a live stream where people in chat can appear as a little animal at the bottom of the screen?
No.
No.
But I assume they just type something in chat and then a goose appears on the screen over the top.
No.
Yeah.
So, over the top of the holding screen, my idea is that I will create something so that when someone types any message in chat, so they've appeared in chat, they will summon a goose and it'll come and sit down. And then
So we can see how many people there. Right.
it's like a better view account, but it's cumulative because you can't see if someone's left. And then you can also, if I get around to it, process chat messages. So if they do like exclamation mark jump, the goose will get up and jump. Real simple stuff. I just think it's a cute way of having a bit more interactability, especially if we're not doing anything. So if it's just, I need to put you in here, don't I? Really? Where is complimentary 2, 3? Oh, you're going to be in front of the window. No.
Anyone interesting listening?
Anyone interesting listening? That's a bit rude. I don't know. But so that just when like, why is that not that? That ain't right. That's the one. Transition that across. But it basically lets the stream do a bit more than just sit there while we're not talking. Is there any other things you'd think it would need? Like any features that you would want in one? Well, like,
Speech bubbles?
oh, what is text messages?
Commands? Not the commands, but the chat.
I'm going to create a maybe list. Speech bubbles with chat messages, because that could be quite cute, but that's going to be more difficult to do. So is this.
Yeah.
So let's put this in here as well. It's probably possible, but I don't know what kind of integrations I'm going to be able to get with Unreal Engine.
I've had a long day, guys. Excuse me eating.
I've turned you down, so they probably can't hear it.
I've moved away so you won't listen to the ASMR of me eating.
Yeah, well, I can't hear it at the moment. This is the basics of Project Honk, which is a great name. I love it. And I think I should. This bit easy. This bit real easy. So let's hang on. Easy. Medium.
Is this stuff that you're gonna do on stream, or you're gonna do it at home?
I can't run Unreal Engine on this computer.
Scone's got moldy.
Yeah, I can't run Unreal Engine here, so it's either going to be me
Do it at home.
at home or I remote into my PC from here, which I could do, but it's going to be a bit laggy, so might be able to do it here.
Do it to our stream, doesn't matter if it's a bit laggy.
No, that's true. Maybe. Yeah, but Project Honk definitely can do these.
This isn't the original.
It's not. I thought it was. It's definitely not the original.
I didn't realise you liked Frozen songs.
What?
I didn't realise you liked Frozen songs.
Oh, this is from Frozen. This is not the song I thought it was on. I put it on here. I thought this was... I don't know why, but I thought this was the song from Tangled. When she's looking at the lights, yeah. Oh, never mind. Stream can't hear it anyway. But yes. These, real easy to do.
Did you know that
What?
this live light outside was on when I came in the first time, but wasn't on when I came in the second time?
Yes. Because when you came in the first time, I was going out to the radio. When you came in the second time, I'm going out to the stream.
No, but it was still live. So
That's not how it's set up currently.
oh, I set up wrong then.
No, it's not, because it makes sense. Because live is suggesting you're going out live to the radio. It's not meant to
Yeah,
work with
because you're
YouTube.
live stream now, then it's still live. Because you've got the stream that's still live during it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can fix it, I just don't want to. It's not a difficult fix. I'll fix that later. Actually, you know what? Fine. Welcome to... Welcome to someone's told me to do something. I just need to change these. What can I change you to? I can't do that. Because people won't necessarily have the record bus open. And I can only have one or the other. That's not something I can change without ruining the rest of the setup. Never mind. We won't be doing that. Oh, this is that as well. Oh, it's two. This is why I got confused. It is a mash. Right. I need to remember. I'm gonna save this so I can have access to it. Let's put this in my folder. Okay. That is Project Honk saved. Let's go to 2Phil. So you get a nice close-up of you eating food. Yeah. Hopefully, Project Honk should go quite well. In the next segment, on the radio, stream already knows, on the next segment we're going to go over some news. I found some news articles. So I will be looking for your reaction to them as well. Some of them are relatively... Most of them are tech themed, so you might get a bit bored, but we will talk about them when we get there. You'll see in a minute. Don't try and get ahead. But yes, in about 20 seconds, we will be back live. Well, it's not. It's 20 plus 4. 24 seconds. How was your trip?
Very good.
You got a bunch of free stuff? Is that why your bag's so heavy? Right. Let's get ready to go back
The thing
live.
is, my rucksack isn't heavy at all. It
Mm.
only had like my lunch and my water bottle in. But the bag of free stuff is so heavy.
Hello, stream. Sorry,
Hi,
hello,
stream.
radio. Yes, Teo is here with me now.
Hello. I can't hear myself.
I can.
Oh.
Well, it's because you're not talking into the mic, you're talking into the side.
Hello.
You should know how a condenser mic works.
Yeah, fine. Alright.
Right. Hello, radio.
I'm eating, so I might not be talking much.
Yes, Teo is eating, but we're going to do the news. I did a little bit of ChatGPT news a little while ago, which I can cover with you. But for the moment, we're just going to do the news. So I have found 4 articles off The Verge. Any other news site is available. It's just the one I use and it works. About some stuff that's happening in the tech world at the moment. Starting off, Android will be able to detect if your phone has been snatched.
Does that include partners?
Honestly, not sure. Theft detection lock works by recognizing unusual motions that would indicate someone has yanked your phone out of your hand or the table in front of you. Ah, so it is if someone yanks your phone and the accelerometer detects fast movement, it will lock it.
Block it how?
No, it'll lock it.
Oh, lock it.
So it locks the phone. That's interesting. Raspberry Pi is going public to expand its range of China computers. I'm assuming they are opening up their like designs and stuff for the chips that it uses. I'm not entirely sure. Hang on. Yeah. The first Assassin's Creed Samurai Shadows trailer is released. This is the new Assassin's Creed game. I only know about this because someone mentioned it in the Computer Science Discord. But it looks like Assassin's Creed but in Japan. So more samurai based, which I imagine would be really cool. Hang on. Game's 2 protagonists. One is a samurai. And the other one is an African man who became a retainer in service of a Japanese warlord. Interesting. So that's probably be quite a fun game.
Might be one that Mum lets Abby play. Not allowed to play any of the other ones.
I don't think it will be. It's still Assassin's Creed. And then also, in the US, the Senate unveils a $32 billion roadmap for regulating AI.
Regulating is in like the temperature or?
No, as in legislation. Well, actually, it says the roadmap does not specifically propose an actual legislation, but it would be rules and stuff around AI. Speaking of AI, how long have I got left in this bed? Enough time to do it quickly. ChatGPT has released ChatGPT 4.0, or is releasing ChatGPT 4.0, which they've made sound like an American woman. It sounds quite convincing actually, and it's got much better image detection and everything like that.
Are American women not convincing?
No, what? No, other AIs haven't been convincing. On the stream I fiddled around with ChatGPT 3.5 and it was okay, but wasn't as convincing. But for the moment, radio, we're going to let you get back to some songs. So we've got 17, Breaking Free, Defying Gravity, and Wait For Me, all from different musicals. So please enjoy.
You nicking my musical section?
It's not yours. Why would it be your musical section? Let's transition back to our faces. Hello, stream. Do you want to talk a little bit about your tour? Not your tour, your trip.
I went on a trip.
You want to give us something more than that?
It was in Leeds. We went on 2
I didn't actually know it was in Leeds.
car bus thingies.
Coaches?
Mm,
Minibus?
they were like people carriers, so they were smaller than a minibus, but
Oh,
bigger than a car.
fair enough. They're drinking. Oh, you can see that actually. Can't hear it. I've got you at the perfect volume.
What, you mute my noisy sounds and...
Yeah. Come on, talk about your trip. What'd you get?
I got so much free stuff.
Do you want to show some of the free stuff you got?
No, because I won't be able to put it back in the bag.
Okay.
I got loads of pens, obviously, as you always do at these sort of things.
Every
A
pen.
couple of lanyards, quite
Nice.
a few bottle opener key rings,
Cool.
some other key rings. I might have bought something.
Okay, what'd you buy?
Well, I bought a tool that I'd been looking at,
Right.
and it's a dirty rigger tool.
Right,
It's
so
like
it's
the
not
same
going to be
brand as
cheap.
my gloves. No, but it's a tool that I've been looking at for a while.
What does it do?
Um,
You see how easy it is to get out your bag.
I'll try and find it for you. But I got they had like a spinner thing, and you either got like a sticker, a key ring, nothing, or like a certain percentage off of products.
Ah,
And I got a 10% off, so I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll buy it.
fair.
So it cost me £2 less than it should have. I'll find it quickly.
So 20 quid isn't too bad.
No, 20 quid's still not too bad, considering I got a 40 quid tool for my birthday and it was just a ratchet spanner.
That
Which
is
were
true.
also being sold there, not
Not the right ones.
I have Encore mugs.
No.
And everyone that's got one's going to turn up to Ben's lecture
What with
on
Uncle?
tomorrow, yeah.
Fair.
I've got another Disney hat because they did a shift change and the same person wasn't on there, so I just took the survey twice and put a different email in.
So you have 2 hats now.
I do, yeah. I'm really sad. I was really proud and I thought I was bringing you a gift and then realised that you couldn't eat it either. Because
Oh,
I've got a load of Haribos.
we both can't eat Haribos.
No, I know, but I forgot that for some reason you couldn't eat them because I'm just so used to passing food off that I can't eat to you.
Yeah, we're both vegetarian, so we can't have anything with gelatin in it. Or,
Yeah.
well, we can have veggie gelatin, but you don't really get that. You do, but not in most sweets. Not Haribos.
Haribos are getting better.
Are they?
Oh, I've got... Yeah, there are some now, but not all of them.
Oh.
I have 2 batteries.
Why do you have 9-volt batteries?
Because they were giving them away at the end, so... I mean, they were giving them away throughout the whole thing, but I didn't even have to talk to them and they gave it to me.
Fair.
Am I going to be able to find this? I stole 2 Boss books as well, so if you'd like a Boss book, they're just plain notebooks. There you go. I'm sure you can help yourself to some other things out of this thing that I have multiple of. I can't
yeah,
seem
just
to
a Boss
find...
book.
Oh, is this it?
Nice. Oh dear.
Yeah. This is a mistake.
I can see that. What's the box?
Come on.
Yeah.
It had jelly beans in it. I didn't actually get it, somebody else got it and then they gave it to me.
They gave you the box.
Ah, found it.
Oh, is it just like a bunch of different sockets?
Yeah, so
Well, not
it's got a barn door. So it's a lighting multi-tool basically.
Yeah,
It's got a barn door tool, which is that one.
yeah,
This is for like wing. This bit is for wing nuts.
yeah,
This specific bit is for 20 millimeters.
yeah,
This one's for 18.
yeah,
That diamond in the middle is a wire stripper.
yeah,
That's a 4mm eyelet.
yeah,
The one at the end is 6mm eyelet.
yeah.
That's a 7mm M6. Don't know what that is.
Uh,
Oh no, that's a. Oh, it's a 7mm M6 square nut.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume it's a nut.
Yeah.
The big half of this is a 23mm M14.
Yeah.
The smaller half just says 3/4 inch.
It'll be a
Um,
full 1/4 inch bolt then.
Bottle. Oh no, that's a wire stripper as well.
Yeah.
And then that's a bottle opener.
Huh.
And the very small end here is a 3/8,
Right.
and that one's a 1/2 inch. Yeah.
So it's got a bunch of different things on
Yeah.
it.
Wing nuts is the main reason I bought this.
Yeah. I mean, what are they called? Eye nuts? No.
I have a couple of t-shirts as well.
You have t-shirts as well.
Yeah.
Fancy. You got so much stuff. I can't wait for that to get lost.
Oh, that's on the Haribo packets.
We could leave it in here if you wanted. Who's the next one?
I've managed to get rid of most of them and offload them onto someone that was on my bus back.
There.
But obviously I missed some. Because I got a lot of them. At the end they were just like, we don't want to take these home, please. And it was like you know when you go like trick-or-treating and someone just like takes handfuls out of their bucket into your
Yeah, because
thing.
they don't want
Yeah, it was like that. at the end, a lot of them were just like, take multiple, we don't want them.
Damn.
Why are you ripping out of that book?
Because I need to write a message.
It's a fancy book.
It's a notebook.
You've just ruined the fanciness of that book.
I'm so sorry.
Its value has decreased. It's now minus money. So you would have to give somebody else money along with that book to take it down.
I have no money to give.
Exactly.
So, for the next people or hosts that come into the studio, on monitor 2, there is 3 Haribos. Please take them. If not, I will tell Owen and I'm sure they will disappear before Tuesday. Who knows? I had a plan and I completely forgot what it was. We did the news. Talked about what you've been up to. Told you about Project Honk. Yeah. Can't think of anything else. Oh. Tell you what, stream. I'm gonna have another quick break. We'll be back in 8 minutes-ish. So, have fun. Please do go over to the radio, as I haven't got anything set up yet. So, if you want to just chill staring at my holding screen, go for it. If not, we'll be back in about, what did I say? 7 minutes. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to Behind the Desk.
Hello.
Yeah, I have a guest slash intruder on my show again. Can never have a show by
I
myself.
just didn't want to walk home.
No, you didn't. You wanted to the left. I hope you all enjoyed those interesting selection of songs. We have a couple more songs left before the end of the show, so that's all good. I have figured out what I'm going to do for the next section. I'm going to do some research into Project Honk, or into how to make Project Honk work.
What's the stream called?
What, this stream? This is Behind the Desk / Phantom Live.
Nothing came up when I searched Phantom Live.
You need to, the account is Phantom Media.
That's why. Sorry, continue.
Yep. I'm going to do some research. Well, Teo's going to be here and have to deal with it, but I'm going to do some research with the stream onto possible APIs and stuff that I can use to make Project Honk work. I found a possible YouTube bot that might help with getting the chat and having custom commands.
Confused me. It said one viewer, but that was me.
Yeah. And doing stuff like that. And then we will see how that goes, and hopefully I'll then have a plan of how to make Project Honk work and happen successfully. And I will probably forget to post about it on Instagram like I do everything when I promise to post on Instagram. But never mind, something will be on the Instagram eventually. If Project Honk works, I'll put it
If
on
not, tune into next week's stream and it'll be up then.
there. I don't think Project Honk will be finished by then.
Something will be on then.
I might have a basic version of it. Are you right there?
Yeah, my neck hurts.
Oh, fair enough. But yes, that is the game plan. How much time have we got? I need to get a couple more songs to fill in the end of the show. Talk for a minute while I quickly grab a song.
We played a version of Wordle in the car on the way back.
Did you? What did you play?
Bandle.
What, Wordle with bands?
Kinda. So you play like the drum track for a song and you have to try and guess it. And if you don't get it, you then get the bass and then you get the melody lines and then you get the vocal, or the vocal line that's not the vocal line, like you don't actually get the lyrics, but you get like the pictures of it and stuff. And then you get, I don't know what you get because we didn't get that far.
Fair.
And you've got to try and like use the least of them to guess the song. And it went quite well. But it does mean I've now got Rolling in the Deep stuck in my head.
It's fine, we're not going to play that Adele song. What we are going to play for the radio is Set Fire to the Rain by Adele, Let Her Go by Passenger, Never Enough from The Greatest Showman, and Skyfall also by Adele, because it's the first song that came to my head when I was thinking of songs to add. So enjoy that radio, and we will meet back up with you at the end of the show. I will see you in a little bit.
There's a fire starting in my heart.
Don't get us DMCA'd on YouTube, please. Right.
It's fine.
We have stuff to do. So, stream, this is the bot I found. It's called Nightbot. I feel like people have used it. I could also use Stream Elements, which I know people have used. I really need to look more into what Stream Elements can do. But I imagine Stream Elements might be able to work as well. Don't know. I will look into both Nightbot and Stream Elements. Hang on. Let's get back up the Project Honk text file. We'll do an ideas section. So, ideas. Nightbot. Stream Elements. This would be for the integration with YouTube chat, and the commands as well. Supposedly, if I can get integration with YouTube chat, I can also get speech bubbles. But can I Nightbot Unreal Engine 5? Can I? It's got a Twitch integration, but it doesn't have. Oh, with Stream Elements. Okay. Stream elements. Unreal Engine 5. If I can sort stream elements to work, then I can get it working with YouTube, supposedly. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Research is required, but I will add this to the ideas section to see if I can get that all functioning. And if I can, great. Save honk. I'm really excited for this.
What, Project Honk?
Trying to get Project Honk to work. I should probably focus on my other coursework first. But I only have...
Don't say other coursework like this is a piece of coursework.
Am I doing this for a uni thing? Yes. Thus, it is coursework.
Are you being graded on it? No. Therefore, it is not
Yes,
a piece
it
of
is.
coursework.
My perfectionism will grade myself on this.
You don't count. You're not a grading body.
I do.
My
But yeah.
ring's now split in half. Not
What,
completely.
fully? But all
no,
of-
it's like halfway down.
Oh. So we're getting your other one soon,
Hmm.
hopefully.
Yeah, but that means I might have to do my tour without a ring.
Yeah. We can always buy you another cheap one.
Could do.
Only has to last a little bit.
Well, I'd like a silicon one for all of it, because even though I will have my other one, I just
Yeah,
don't want to be able
but-
to swap it out.
We've obviously bought not a very good one because it's already broken.
Well, that was my fault, not the silicon ring's fault.
Were you fiddling with it?
I pissed
bit
it.
it.
Yeah, I pissed
Yeah.
the edge of it and caught it. And then I keep playing with it, it's just splitting more. Sorry, go back to being excited, I guess.
I'm trying to think. Hang on. How does stream elements work? I'll transition back over this. Stream elements. I want to know how. Not this. I want to know how your chatbot works. What happens if I do this? You can connect it with Twitter? That's an interesting I don't know what Trovo is. Trovo. What's Trovo? Trovo. It's a live streaming platform. You can connect it to X live streams. That's really weird.
Twitter live streams.
I need you to tell me what you can do. There you go. What can you do? Create a unique chat language using your own special commands and bot responses. That can work. Mod commands. Really does not stream element. Well, trying to do too much without being able to actually do anything here. Don't need to show an advert. I'm not trying to steal their content, I'm just trying to figure out how this works. Create a new overlay. Oh, I see, you create an... That's not really what I wanted. Because you can't get... I can't really get what I want to from it. Can I? Yep. What do you do? It can display chat, but it's not really what I'm wanting. I want to get... Hang on. Paint time.
10 minutes left.
I want the ability to have the stream. Have the stream running, and I want to have my Unreal game running. Project. Let's not. Hang on. Why have I done this? Ah, no. this size, that one. Honk. We have the game, and we have this, and then we have OBS and everything. I want to be able to have a bot that grabs the chat, and then I can get the chat and send it to Honk and do some funky processing in the middle here, and it can send commands to Honk and it does more funky processing. All I want. This is doing is it has the stream, it has a bot, it's creating a web browser, and then we're just showing that. It's not what I want. I don't know how I'm going to get to do that. More research is going to need to be required on that. We've got time, haven't we? Yeah, 2 songs. Stream elements. Get chat. Stream elements. Quickly transition back to us. Chatbot, that's what we want. Activate now. YouTube. Yep. Let's quickly set up a stream elements with my personal account. Emulator. Okay. We have a stream elements account. We have chat commands. We have modules. Chat alert. That's not a bad idea. Don't need 8-ball. But that could be fun. Streaming tool, overlays, elements. What does this do? Edit your overlays. Create a new overlay. No idea what I'm doing. Sure. Add a widget. Your stream's chat. Maybe later. We have the chat. Custom. Background color of nothing. Shows messages permanently. How can I do this how I want to? Because it's not how I wanted to do it. I want to be able to get preview, overlay name, chat. Probably shouldn't have heard that. Oh, it's got nothing because I don't have a stream chat. That makes sense. Oh dear. Huh. I don't know if I can do this. I might need to create my own. I mean, I can create a Python bot to do it. I've already shown that that's possible. That just updates a text file, and I can read from the yes. That can work. Project Honk. And underscore. So, Python bot using PYT chat that can get chat and save to file, and then Unreal Engine 5 gets names from file. One gets chat from file. Checks names. Adds geese. Check for nouns. Supposedly that should work. And then do stuff. This shouldn't be too hard. Made a Python bot before. Hang on. Made a Python bot before. It worked. So that one isn't the problem. Can Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine 5 read text file. I'm assuming you can. Just using C# stuff. String file. Don't want to save to file, I want to load from file. Load from file, string result. Supposedly that should work. I'd like to load JSON though. Read JSON from file. That's a YouTube video, not helpful. It is possible though. I'm fairly confident that is possible. So if we can't do it with one of the streaming bots, I should be able to do it with Python. Project Honk is not a failure. Saving Honk. Let's transition back to us, and then I can quickly send Honk. So I have it at home. OneDrive, because I probably still have my account on here, don't I? No? I want... Okay. I hate the fact that we have to accept sign-ins. I understand security and everything, but come on.
Yeah, but what's so important on your uni email that you...
I don't know. Oh, we had the same thing at 6th form. Well, we didn't, but we had to have complex passwords. Folders. Phantom. Add a file. Files upload. Am I going to have to do this in time for the song ending? It would be good if I had the right sweeper at the start of the thing instead of a remix sweep into the outro.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Pop filter needs tightening.
Don't fiddle with the mic while we're still talking.
I'm not. I'm fiddling with the pop filter.
It's part of the mic, you can hear it. Hello everyone, welcome to the end of the stream. It is 7 o'clock exactly, actually. Look at me go. Hope you guys had a good time. I had a fun time. We've been fiddling with things. I've been fiddling with a lot of stuff. I showed you Steve. Steve is back here. We have the name of all but one camera. So if you do have an idea for the name, please DM me at Behind the Desk Phantom on Instagram. And
have you told them the reason for the current names?
No. Do you want to?
Well, Steve was suggested by Owen.
Owen suggested Steve for the camera that could.
Steve is also the name of my dad.
Yes, right. The dad cams.
Yes. Richard is the name of Sky's dad.
Yeah,
And Alan is the name of one of our housemates' dads.
yeah. They're
But
dad
we've run
cams.
out of people.
So either suggest a name for the other camera or it will get named after someone's dad eventually. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed. It's been a bit of a hectic one because it always is, and I didn't prepare beforehand. Hope you enjoyed my lovely guest coming on.
Your sleepy guest, you mean?
Yes, very sleepy guest. Nothing has been added to the whiteboard.
It was only yesterday evening.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
But yes, I
Check
will.
out the other shows.
Yes, please check out the other shows. We have.
Check out my show.
Do you know the shows?
No.
No. On Friday, we have She Talks
Sam.
Sport. She Talks Sport from 12 to 12:30 to 1:30. We have Friday afternoons with Sam from, I want to say, 2 till 3. And then we have the Adam Peakle show from 4 till 6, I think. Any of that's wrong, I'm sorry. Check on the website. We have Film Talk on Mondays, unless they change the time again. And we have the Phantom Sports Show before the SLAT show on Tuesdays.
Yep.
Phantom Sports Show is from 3:30 till 4:30. No, 3 till 5. And the SLAT show is on till 5 till 6.
The SLAT show is my show, but Sky is a common guest for me.
Right, we gotta go.
Yep.
We'll see you guys later.
So
Please
head over
enjoy
if
the
you want
rest of the
more,
song.
Sky.
Please enjoy the rest of the songs, and I will see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Bye, Strabe.